how am I going to connect these? I guess I can push that out by one. I mean, I could also... These are kind of just in a weird spot. I relocate these things and like flip this whole thing backwards. No, I'm gonna leave it as is. I will figure out how to connect these between videos so we have access to them. But for the most part, that is our resonators fully set up. There we go. That gives us that quest. Good for testing. Let's take some redstone. But we have access to a whole bunch of different things now. That just gives us GP powder for each of them. So I'm not worried about that. Lunar reactive dust is the big thing that we need right now. So lunar reactive dust comes from Osglow lapis, which is Osglow glass and lapis in the arc furnace. That is not too difficult to make. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay, good. It does give me 2 in there. So I should have plenty of Osglow glass and lapis sitting up in our storage. Let's go ahead and grab that, and we can get ourselves working towards our, I think I remember this is called RF powder. Yeah, this stuff. Maybe we can at least get to make, like here, I don't remember what this costs. I know what most of the other ones do. Oh, I think it requires these bottles of enchanting. That should show me what it is. RF powder. Yeah, there we go. Thermal conductor rod. It's not cheap. It also means I need to make a few more things to deal with later, but we'll get to that. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. Stone burnt will go down to its storage space. Redstone. We need Osglow glass. I'm going to take 2 stacks. And we need lapis. Go ahead and shove these down in the arc furnace. And then we can put them in the resonator to get our lunar reactive dust. I don't remember if Osglow lapis really has a big number of recipes. Let's take a look. It has a few. Oh, it's got the fluid storage components. And the energy transfer node. I guess I needed that. Yeah, those are really the only use for it is pushing to lunar reactive dust. The rest of these are... These ones I don't care about. I never use retrieval nodes. And transfer node energy, I have no plan on using. But these fluid storage, I may make them for the quest. I don't plan on actually using any fluid storage like that. Most things will just go into a storage tank of some sort and deal with it that way. But here we go. We got 4 stacks of this Osglow lapis. Lunar reactive dust is going to be a highly used item for us. Holy! Let's go ahead and stick this in one of these resonators over here and get this set on its spot. How about this one? Since we have an automatic GP system generating 134 GP right now, the wind ones do more in the rain. Our system should not have any problems keeping up. And even when I do have to have everything fully automated, it should still work just fine. Let's go ahead and put that in there. I'll let that run for a minute. Let me grab the other things that are going here. So I'll make some quartz burnt and I'll put the red coal down here. And I'll see you guys in a minute once we have some of this lunar reactor dust and after I sleep through this storm. Because holy, I can't even hear myself. Okay, so we have a little bit of our lunar reactive dust. Which if I remember right, this actually went to something else I needed. I forget what. Oh, these elevators. I know we still have to make the viaduct. I gotta make that. It's just some bronze plate, insulating glass, and elite control circuit. Those are still fairly annoying. Not super expensive. but annoying. I'm gonna put, like I said, I'm probably gonna put it like right here, and maybe later on I'll do each corner or something. Either way, we've got our quest here. Gives us our lunar reactive dust. Let's see. You'll need to use both the manual mill and the solar panel, at least until you've gotten more GP generators. Well, I've done plenty of GP generators. But that unlocks Moonstone. Try some unstable ingots and upgrade them immediately into some moonstones before they blow up. Make sure to have every material in your inventory and do the second step of the crafting under 10 seconds before the unstable ingots get you. If you're rolling in diamonds, you can spend 9 times the diamond to craft stable, unstable nuggets and put them together into a stable, unstable ingot, which doesn't blow up but can be used for crafting the same way. I have a love-hate relationship with these unstable ingots. I have been blown up a few times by them. So we're going to make 3 of them. Should have enough of this reactive dust. And the way we're going to do this is I am going to come up here. Because what we need to do is recipe for the moonstone. It works as a magenta dye, which I kind of wish it didn't. So I didn't see the 5 million recipes that involve that. Okay, so these guys, we need these unstable ingots, which are iron, GP powder, and a diamond. So I only want to make, what did I say, 3? And the way we're going to do this, 3 iron and 3 diamonds. Doing there. So 3 diamonds, 3 iron, 3 GP powder. So I have to be very quick about this. They explode after 10 seconds. Actually kind of surprised. They usually show a little, like they start to glow red. I was expecting them to actually glow. I almost wanted to wait to see if it actually did blow up. It doesn't matter what your armor level and stuff is, it will kill you. So, we've got our moonstones, which gives us a couple of these stable versions of the ingots. Those do stack, and we can put them in storage. So, now we need one of these machine blocks, which means I need stone burnt atomic alloys and a steel casing. I'm kind of powering through this one for today. I think I should be able to get all the way down here because the only things I really need to do it to get to here is this guy with this and these 2. I have a bunch of these in storage. This part will attach to our mob farm and we can get a whole bunch of those. But I think I should be able to get through just this little quest line right here. And this chunk down here we'll take care of next time, and all of this we will look at next time. Yeah, we got a lot of things to do. Anyways, machine block. I should have some steel casings in here. Since we have the stone burn, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these for now. Anything? There it is. And I did prepare, and I made some bookcases because we need this enchanter. Now, this is an annoying item. It's not the easiest thing to automate because it does require power. Now we need iron plates, quartz burnt, which I am making down there, moonstone, and the machine block. I should be able to see quartz burnt in here. I did hook up our drawers. Quartz burnt. And some iron. Now we just do this. Machine block and 2 moonstone. That gives us our enchanter. Go ahead and throw these into storage. I don't need them at the moment. The GP powder away. I can put all that stuff away. So as I said, the enchanter does require power, which makes it rather annoying to me. I don't think I really have a good spot to put this. I could put it down there in our enchanting room, but don't have power run over there. So I might set it just down here on one of the sides for now. I'll have to figure out a good spot to put this. I don't have a good spot up here, do I? You know what? I might be able to squeeze it in like right here. Because all I need is my books. You have to have the usual bookcase set up. That. Get our light back over here. And then it goes... I hate telemarketing calls. They like to disrupt me for no reason. Use that as a placement thing. So now that I have access to it down there, I can run some power cable over to it. But we have... Enter deletes items when inserting my... Be careful. And we have this direct message on everything. For whatever reason, it crashes when you do direct, which I don't even know what that is. Anyways, we need to make some of these sun crystals. I'm going to make a couple of them. But you need to craft diamonds, glowstone, and enchanted ingots, which are just gold and lapis in the enchanter. You can use this to make a couple of different things, but before I can do that, I need to connect power up to it. That doesn't really have a whole lot of uses. So what did I take? Gold and lapis. I'm going to end up making a stack of this, because these are used for a few things. So I'll throw that in there. Let's grab some power cables and get ourselves hooked up. Maybe right here. And I have made our little access point underneath here a little more accessible. It's not the greatest because I have ME lines running across in a few spots. But I will figure something out for getting past here. I think I want to try to run some... run these ones up here with a facade. Which shouldn't be too hard to make. But that should have our enchanter connected. It should have enough power. And hey, would you look at that? It's working. Oh, it's got plenty of power. I was wondering if it was going to have enough to make this, or to keep itself full. But yeah, it's got plenty of power. I'm going to let that craft up. I'm wondering if our stuff downstairs is finished. How much do we have? I need the Azul Lapis. I need to make another stack. Okay, we have enough of these enchanted ingots for what we're going to do. I need to make 2 of these and need glowstone. So it's diamonds, glowstone, enchanted ingots. That makes 2 of these. They don't stack. But I'm not that worried about it. It is nighttime, so they are not going to charge. But now what we have to do, and this is going to be a tricky one to automate later on, is we actually have to take them outside. I will find a little spot to do this. We're going to have to take them outside, and they have to be on the ground in the sunlight, and you'll see them start to change. Yeah, you can see that glow forming in the middle of them. Now they do take a minute or so to actually fully charge. You just leave them there. Look at that glow. And I think they're good. Yeah. So they take maybe 30 seconds to do that. Oh, does it want more? Oh no, I just needed the one. Hey, look, 8 enchanted ingots. So now, oh, it's gonna make me make that. Okay, we're gonna take a quick trip into the Nether because we need to make something. We're gonna take some gold with us. And this was a trick I've picked up from a couple of videos where they were trying to do this, and someone put a comment in their video about it, and I picked up on it. My gosh, that portal is always so freaking loud. So to make these ingots that we're gonna need, we need to go through Demon Lord and Demon Ingot. So the Demon Ingots are what we're going to make right now, and then we can make the Demon Lord Ingots from them. And to make Demon Ingots, you have to throw gold into lava. But there's a chance of losing them because they won't always guarantee to convert. But somebody found a good trick where if you throw it at the corner of the block right here, it doesn't work. Now that we have the nether brick there, now it should work. If I actually get it into the corner. There we go. See that little animation? And we do actually get all of them to convert. There we go. 4 stacks of demon ingots. We're going to upgrade these demon ingots with the lunar reactive dust and the arc furnace to get demon lord ingots. Now, Demon Lord ingots are used in a bunch of different things, so we're going to have to automate these at some point as well. But then you can make, with gunpowder, obgrandium ingots, which we'll be doing next time, and paper to make open ingots. Our focus is the paper. So where's our lunar reactive dust? Hey, look. Got a bunch of that. I'm making more of it. Did I throw something else in there? I don't remember. Well, let's throw this down in the arc furnace, and we can get a couple of these Demon Lord ingots. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, we've got our ingots. Oh yeah, I still have the thing running. We're still doing pretty good on our power system. I'm proud of it. It's been surviving very well. So we have our Demon Lord ingots. We are going to be making the open ingots for today, so I need a bunch of paper. And I don't think I need these for anything else at the moment. Just for those. And next time I'll have to make some more by then. Yeah, because I need these guys to make this so that we can unlock these quests. And we do need this magical wood, which is bookshelves and lapis in there. Has that finished? I do have plenty of books. And I learned a method of getting a lot of books. Yeah, that's still going. Apparently, you can get books from... Oh, I don't have any kind of wood that I can use. I have some oak planks, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of this. I'm gonna have to go collect a bunch of oak. Either way, let's throw a couple of these in here. And let's grab some paper. And there are open ingots. Go ahead and shut off our excavator for now. It's on an iron vein. But we have our open ingots. So let's get our XP bottler crafted, which is what that block is. It's not super expensive if I remember right. Oh yeah, that takes a while. I forgot about that. Let's see, what else do we need in here? So that gives us... Here, give me the gold. Then we have this. World domination with open blocks. No, I'll take the obsidian. It's more annoying to go get. But that opens the XP bottler, which is a sunstone surrounded by open ingots. Now this does not require any power. Oh, I need a sunstone. This is why I made 2 of these, because we are going to need another one. But there's our XP bottler. It does not require any power. You feed it with XP and bottles, and it just fills it up. You can set it to auto eject into an external storage. You can set it to auto drink from other items. And I think you can set it to collect bottles from some direction. I don't know. I haven't used that feature of it yet. That will play into next time when we make our mob farm. But I think I'm actually going to make 2 of them, because we can throw one in the nether as well. But that opens up our bottles of enchanting. I can grab those out of there. I think that's not quite enough to finish. Oh, let's take the open ingots. Oh, it gives us both. Okay. The bottles of enchanting. I need 60. Well, guess what? I have... It gave us 16 bottles, and I have a mountain of experience down here. Whether I can actually use it is a different question. Aha! It does work. So we can throw some glass bottles in here. It'll just make up some bottles of enchanting. It is automatically pulling from our big storage tank I put down here. I made the dynamic tank for mechanism. It's there was a warning about this thing that it can randomly forget what's in it. But as you can see, we have we have quite a bit of XP stored in here. I may need to make it bigger at some point, but I don't know that it's really that important at the moment. So let's get our bottles of enchanting, and we can complete our quest and get to that final step. There we go. Hey! Gives me some XP. We got that one. I'm just waiting on this magical wood, and then I should have just about everything to make this and get to our first RF powder. Next time we will be diving into a large part of this, as well as some of these down here, because we're going to need these to make the mob grinder. We need the building guide to unlock the mob. What? Oh no, we need mob grindium. It gets confusing when you see these lines that cross over or something. Yeah, that gets a little confusing sometimes. And there we have our magical wood. So that gives us some books. I can always use more books. But that unlocks our thermal conductor rod. Now if I remember right, this actually has a 800 uses. Oh, we need 4 sun crystals. Okay, let me make a couple more of them. Okay, we have our sun crystals. And we have our thermal conductor rod. How do you like that? And that gives us 3 empty sun crystals. I won't complain about that. But that gives us our first set of RF powder, which is not super expensive. The bronze blend is probably the most annoying thing there. But I should have some bronze ingots sitting around. Hey, look at that. So I'll just run that through the crusher, get our bronze blend, and I'll grab some GP powder. If I can remember where it is in here. Oh, come on. There it is. And we need bottles of enchanting. And here we go. Our first RF powder. Aha! We got another trophy! More colors, the better. I can go right there. Look at that. We are doing amazing. We have our 8 RF powder. I want to say the thermal conductor rod can be repaired. I don't remember exactly how. I'll have to look that up. I saw somewhere that there's a trick for repairing that. But we'll take care of that next time. For this time, that's going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We're making some excellent progress. Next time, we get into mob farms, which is going to be a whole bunch of fun and a whole bunch of chaos because I have to figure out how we're going to do that because item storage on that is going to be crazy. Oh, you know what? That is where I can get into these guys. These storage crates, because I have a quest for a small storage crate here, and I have a quest for a bigger one here. Yeah, the medium one. We can actually make both of these now. Okay. I can use these for overflow for the storage. Okay. I was a little worried about that part. Anyways, like I said, that's it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.